Is that your opponent or your opponent?
We'll keep it. Man, if this had a land, it would actually be really good. And I'm on the draw, and I get a probe. Wouldn't have worked.
Let's see how much damage it does to me.
Thinking like the finals of Last Star City in Worcester. I think it was Grixis Delver. He was on the draw and he kept the double probe hand without a mulligan, and he just didn't hit it. Just final game in the finals, like so brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean you're drawing 3 there.
Yeah,
but you only have 18 mana sources in your deck,
and like 4 of them are dead, right? So
4 of them are wasteland.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's really 14.
You have to really look at their hand, though, you know.
Yeah, no, thoroughly understand what's gonna happen. Keep.
Alright. Playing that card.
Yeah, scry. And I'm on the draw.
Yep.
So I'm gonna draw that card, and that card is good.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Delver. Sure.
Oh boy. That's all we can.
Okay.
Bandit Warlord.
Okay.
That is all 4 of them. Sadly.
Go. Well, you know what? You can draw these.
Sometimes you can just draw
For both?
I guess he loses.
Yeah, that's a good card combo.
All right.
Oh, no.
There you go.
Hell yeah. We'll go ahead and name elves.
Swift Spear. Sure.
Good.
Hey, seems pretty easy.
Go ahead.
Brainstorm.
Got it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And dismember. You go.
Four. Yeah.
Good.
6-0?
Yeah. No, a little after. I started a little after that.
Fetch.
Good strike too.
Spring
Such a good set.
2015.
Great set. Overpowered as hell.
Yeah.
But
Quite sweet.
Pyromancer.
You got a Pyromancer.
Death Ring. Go ahead.
alright. I'll keep the sketching.
Try it. Plateau.
Plug it.
Here.
That's 19.
Sure. Do it.
Alright.
Good hand.
Just two.
Just two.
Just two.
Two really good hand cards, maybe.
How good could they really be?
Plus,
You have three?
I have 3 mana. 3 cards in hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I take 4. Your go.
Probe. Bolt, Force. Oh, this is looking pretty good. Alright, I'll draw off of Probe.
Yep. Yeah. Go.
That's execution.
Ponder.
Yeah.
Yep. Dude.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
Yep.
So,
I play lands. Go.
That's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4,
How am I generating now
6.
with Chalice at 0? It's not
Sent.
I have artifacts.
yeah, but the problem is colors. It's not.
Go ahead.
Sure.
I wish you were the first person to say that.
4 life.
Creature, instant, lands. Good combat.
How dare you?
Turn that turn.
Flying haste. Gross. Days.
Tape.
Yep.
Oops. Days.
Sure.
Missed the other one. Send for 10.
3.
Go ahead.
Not looking very good.
File and sort of fire.
So
So 4 and then 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Two.
No one card here that does anything.
And I will pass the turn.
Ponder into Gush. That would be good.
Some number of these cards.
Yeah, I go to 5.
Yeah,
I go to 2.
I lost you.
Well done.
Yes.
Yep.
you realize that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sir.
Alright.
That one. That one. Is that 7 yet? So much better. Yeah. There's in there above 11, but
Chapter 5.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Chapter 2. Yeah.
it's like wasteland. Open condition.
Yeah, I'll go to 6.
Yeah, puts in the
Put some play attached together, okay?
What's that? Yeah, 7.
Five.
I'll go to 13. Okay, cool. You're going to 13.
Five. So I go to 5 black clothing. Spread. Oh, I don't get that. Yeah.
3 spells are good.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep running for a little bit.
Yeah, we can just that's fine. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. One. Yep. Do a lot of charge out here.
I'll play.
Okay.
2, 2, 3, 3. You want to say it?
Yes.
Oh,
That's so good.
5, 7. Oh, that was right. 11. That is pretty good.
Elspeth?
He's a 6, 7.
Jump maybe someone?
Yep.
Attacking. Yes.
So, it's gonna be 7 and then 9 with a shock to draw.
Start it. Negative. One second. I'm generator to draw a card. Is Cormac still?
Nothing like the Miracle Mirror anymore, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I should keep it in. Other one.
Yes.
And pass the turn.
Alright.
Better play.
I'll keep.
I will mulligan this.
Yeah, I have no flying blockers. You got this. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty good. I decided and to have dead cards.
Yeah, it's amazing
Popping Forest.
how much of an impact that one card being removed has.
I mean, I guess we were playing the right deck, right?
Yeah, in both formats. Like I lost
you
my
were-
vintage deck too.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was on Mentor's Gush Mentor probe list, and
They banned both cards, right?
yeah, that was pretty brutal. It's funny because like Workshops is probably statistically the best deck in the format. And they just keep going after the blue decks that Workshops are designed to beat.
Already sneak attack is
Yeah, I'll
always
keep this one.
challenging matchup. Your mood plan, while still relevant.
Yep.
Like a lot of good cards. Of course, your
That's why I boarded out. I boarded out.
I'm gonna actually.
Oh yeah, you gotta actually ponder. Not just play a card to not do anything.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a Delver. You can't attack.
Calculated a complex return. It's really it's sometimes people forget to tell you.
Only gonna
that,
keep
but
2 of
maybe
these.
not. But yeah, that's what came out, and a lot of stuff that came in was
I actually should have killed the Magus because it was looking more mana.
yes, actually, yeah. The Magus was the actual correct call.
Alright, go ahead.
Double play won't stop wasting against me. We used to do it every time. He used to face something. I don't.
Well, I guess.
Island
That's gonna be fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Batter scroll would have actually, normally like my go-to thing is always to get the fire and ice simply just get the faster clock. But that was one of the things where I was actually using a batter scroll and the life thing. Yeah.
Kyle, I got it in 2.
Of course. What is it? Oh yeah, no. There was a lot of hate that you didn't see. Have you tried this out at all? You don't have white to be able to tutor for it, but tutoring for it is sweet. It's basically like a tutorable sweeper / promising. Which is nice. It's been okay so far, but I like it at the moment, but as initially amazing. Yeah. So in terms of like actually
Go ahead.
that was this. It was just this stuff, which is actually relevant, and then just like this is just I have some dead slots, so
Makes sense.
we'll accelerate the clock and
You know those two.
yeah.
Dying is
Yeah. The problem with the deck is with
Should I write it down or
We can leave it up.
until you brainstorm?
Yes.
Throw that out there. Basic forest.
When Miracles was running around. So when Miracles was running around, I had 4 Nigiri and Memorable in the main deck, but I switched that out for Rebel Master. I'm testing out Rebel Master and the Recruiter of the card this time just because Nigiri was awesome, but it was only really, really good against Miracles. Everything else was just like generally never bad, but it's just like not as. It was also a concession, but there's nothing that's just rock solid against except for Miracles. And then the other idea with going with that is that I think it was going to be a lot more Storm and Delver and 4-color nonsense. Whereas in that case, you want something that just can outrun and such.
Delver.
You got it.
Go ahead.
Bring the
Delver my own.
really fast.
Have you tried painter package?
Good.
If you'll be trying.
I have not been trying painter package.
Dismember.
Sure.
How does so is that like a sideboard thing? But it's sideboard thing or just like actual painter?
It's a painter with more.
Trigger.
Yep.
Interesting.
Draw.
I haven't seen that, but that does sound interesting. The main reason why I never taken the plunge into painter so far was because
5,
well,
6, 7, so I'll have one more.
Favorite burst is still annoying, but the other thing is that
People still try it.
but it's down.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
have to play in favorite recruiter.
Yeah.
But even with it,
Fetch.
it's just, I can't play Chalice, and I just love having access to Chalice.
But some people still do. Like only one drop they wanted to do is only you
But you need to run. How do you resolve your? If you run Chalice, how are you able to resolve your Grindstone? Drop? How do you just like weld it out?
Cut.
Ready and
It seems janky, but I mean, I don't play painter, so maybe there's a lot to it.
Necromantic. You got it.
Death Ray.
Yep.
Right. Assembled Voltron. I will get in there for 4.
11.
There
you go.
I love Legacy.
What did I tell you earlier? Rough tumble, was it? Or rough and
Let's hope this doesn't flip, you know?
Like, I haven't used it much.
it'll do a lot of work.
They literally, we have fast Miracles players here. We play the deck like right the way we're supposed to do it. We play it right the way we're supposed to do it. Like, in an ideal platonic world.
Not gonna lie, it would have been more interesting if you drew more lands.
I know, a little bit, just a tad. Make a taxing probe.
I mean, and to be honest, in terms of people say, "Oh, it's death threat decks," etc. But no, it wasn't. I think it was a combination of power thing. Like power was a consideration, but if it ended things quick, if the deck was quick, I don't think that would happen. There were plenty of other decks winning tournaments, etc. And Blizzards has chosen not to ban Brainstorm. Yeah, Brainstorm is.
It would ruin the format. I've been through it.
No, I like Brainstorm.
It would literally. I actually think it's possible that they banned Brainstorm and Vintage because of how good Brainstorm is. That like they were growing Legacy at the time. Like they introduced Legacy,
Yeah.
and they were like, and this is the format you get to play Brainstorm in.
Yeah.
Like there may be an element there. Like it's that fun. The card's amazing.
How much fun? So, how would you feel if would you be overjoyed if they unbanned Brainstorm and like in Vintage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was running a Vintage tournament every single week, every single month,
Yeah.
and almost every other weekend someone else was running one. Like it was literally like every weekend there
So,
were Vintage tournaments.
are you saying the restriction of Vintage of Brainstorm is actually what took a big, massive punch at it?
Yes.
I'm surprised too that they did it because like there was a natural predator to Brainstorm decks and shops.
Yep.
Like it really doesn't like there was non-Brainstorm diversity in the format. There's still like because then you also had Dredge too, which didn't run Brainstorm.
Correct.
So you had like two of the premier decks didn't run Brainstorm. You also had like Null Rod decks, some of which may have run it, but it's still different from like it's still a non-Moxen deck, which is different axes. Yeah, just let people have fun again.
Yeah, that's my perspective. Like when people talk about like banning stuff because like they have some idea of what's fair. It's just like they printed the card.
Yeah.
Like that's fine.
Adapt.
Like just
No. Small ban. I'm definitely a big fan of small ban lists.
yeah. I actually would have a restricted list in Vintage that is just tutors, efficient card drawing, fast mana.
That seems like it would make sense.
That's literally what I would limit it to.
So, it destroyed your decks, but are you
Pretty much every restriction has. Every restriction in the history of Magic has destroyed the deck that I've been playing.
Oh right, because you were playing shops at one point, and then they restricted Lodestone Golem.
Yep. And Chalice.
And shops.
Yep.
Chalice, I think, was like a really stupid restriction for them.
So, while you
I
were
mean,
a
I think
vendor,
all
so
of
that
them
was
were.
inconvenient, but not like horrible. I don't know if you knew this, but Jesse Martin
No
had
play.
literally picked up his 4th Mishra's Workshop the week before.
Lodestone Golem.
The week before Lodestone Golem.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
well, Chops is still the best deck in the format, though. So it's okay.
It's quite good. I mean,
Yeah, but it's
Walking
Jesse.
Ballista's
Once
great.
they nerfed that, he just had to forget it. I'll just keep playing Storm.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I'll keep.
Yeah, this hand is reasonable. Here we go.
That's actually really interesting.
Isn't it?
Okay.
Here we go.
Draw.
Got the little Wormwood logo. Yeah.
Double Death Right. Gaze. Ponder. Oh my god. Whole 9 yards.
We have cards.
Yes.
They are magic. What do we got? Uh-oh, yeah.
Ponder.
One card. 14. Yeah, so I have 146.
I've seen you.
Draw.
Hmm.
Good.
2 out of 46.
No, I just got one.
Fetch. Underground. Deathrite. Go.
Hell yeah. Better than 0.
You got it.
Sure is, buddy. Pressure is free transfers, right? What else? Take this one from
Got it.
There he is.
There he is. Well,
Go ahead. ahead. I mean, they were asking for elves on stream, so
They just kind
Oh,
of
was that time?
keep coming.
that's all I can do. Go ahead.
No. Two turns.
Nope. Forest the boy to all ranges. Yeah, up the boy to all variety.
You would ponder cards.
Yeah, I mean, I knew how much.
We go to
But,
a
yeah.
2, 3.
This is one way from
Yeah, that's fine. Excuse me.
kind of want to put it in the Oh, yeah.
Swing for 2. 16.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna like pump it with Fire Blast.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he had a land in his hand.
Yeah, I had those for the I had five in my hand.
So you kill the one,
Yeah.
Strix.
and then you can.
You got a Strix.
Trigger.
Yep.
Ball ritual.
Leo. Go ahead.
You kill the one brainstorm,
Send.
and then dark ritual the ball ritual.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just the brainstorm how to get lotus. The lotus petal doesn't work.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. No way. No way. Yeah, I think he's going to tell that without me out of that. And then I think I still needed something like that brainstorm. Because like Torment Script is a problem.
Yes.
So I assume at that point
Right.
when I'm dead on board and just cracking from.
Huh.
Yes.
Shall is.
Dissolves.
6/6. Okay.
Let's remove the lightning bolt.
Lands in the 18 land deck.
You're at 7.
That's that.
You know, what do you got first? Instants and sorceries in the bin over there.
Oh, sure. Price, ponder, taxing power.
Price, ponder, tax. We got 4.
Mhm.
I guess I will just try and hold the fort down. What, ponder? Yeah, I'll ponder. You know I've got a daze in hand.
Yes.
Ponder's good.
Did you play
So like between worlds on that.
Huh?
The Zelda game.
Lands.
Oh wait, yes I have. Yes I have.
There's 2 Zelda games. One of them is like just like missions. You do like one level at a time.
Yes,
Alright.
I played a link between realms. Actually, I think I
It
have it on.
is your go.
That's actually my favorite
Oh
Zelda.
no, Storm is terrible. I mean,
Your deck's having
What
fun.
other games you got? I have a 3DS. I haven't played any games in a long time.
These are just the games that I have on.
I say,
I actually
like
don't have the
force
Zelda game on
so
me.
unless things work out for me, I'm on the play. It's still better. If I can discard stuff, but since I don't play force,
Mega Man games.
Yeah.
Pokemon, Smash.
Something like if I get the right.
Yep.
thing, I can remember just 2.
Hell yeah, deck.
I bought this.
If I can get help, except well, this is
I
like.
thought the
I-
controls were really wonky.
I actually really liked it.
Thatcher.
Did you use the did you get like a brand new copy? Did it download the like the stand? I hear the stand kind of helps for people who thought the controls were wonky.
Yeah.
I just played it with the
Interesting.
stick, and I was like,
It
it would be okay, and then I would sort of become like uncalibrated throughout the fight. Like my pen would end up sliding.
I never
further
noticed
further
those
to the
issues
right.
when I was playing. But I think it was like the very first game I got when I was playing this on the bigger 3DS. So maybe mine was like all fresh. It was fine.
There's a bigger 3DS.
This is the bigger one. There's a smaller one.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Yeah, maybe yours was old when you played it. Old. I don't know.
18 minutes. Do that. Do that. Damn. I think I screwed myself there for not fetching. I don't know why I didn't fetch. Previous turn. 8 life. Can't really do that either.
I think so too. I've actually never played it. I
So
really
you
don't.
have price of progress in hand.
I can't. I don't have options.
It's cool because it's like,
Maybe I do have options.
I think it's the only game where Peach is like the star.
I played it there.
And she has cool powers. She's like,
Chain
she
lightning.
can like pull vegetables out of the ground.
Targeting.
And she has her umbrella. So she can kind of
Doesn't really matter. You get me.
Strix.
Yep.
I also got one.
Man down.
And down.
There's a lot of them.
Send.
I beat it, and then I tried like EV training, and it just
Block
I
with
just
Death
don't
Right
have
Chum.
time for it.
Okay.
yeah, I did it for like one Pokemon, and
Is
then
it,
at the end of it, I was
do you have
like,
any
wait a minute.
instants there
Brainstorm?
that are damaging price of progress?
No.
Price of progress.
Alright,
Price of progress.
never mind.
Yeah, it's just not worth it, especially when you have to keep reaching.
Pricing out a big old collection
In
here.
case like anything
How goes work?
becomes obsolete,
Right.
because it's a lot
Just
like
like
Magic,
looking
where
at
you
my hand.
kind of had a game.
All
where
right.
You still need to put time into it, and it's just
Can't do that. Can't do that.
time. How much time would that be?
Nowadays.
Well, bro.
Hey, I'm sure there's ways to like,
Just like a game.
Yeah.
like a Game Shark type thing. I don't know. Like, they're
So I'm
getting,
not
like,
casting anything.
Nintendo's getting like better at like preventing it.
Yeah, I think you
preventing
needed
something
you
cheap,
needed
but, like,
Fire
it's
Blast
still
for a
like,
draw.
Yeah.
So
There's
So
programs
price
where you can like hook up your GS
and
to the
then
computer
Fire
you can
Blast
mess with
you-
the code yourself,
well,
and there's no way-
Minus the 2 other days.
no way around that.
oh no, actually yeah, if you have Fire Blast, you're sacking your own lands. It's not a draw.
Exactly.
I don't see a
And I
problem
only
with
have
that.
1 mana.
It's just
Yeah.
like,
And then
So
like
you're also
days